We've reached the ion turrets. Now, let Omega Supreme come.
Target the Seekers! Get those Decepticons out of the sky! Looks like the Autobots are still using these guns, Megatron! Our Seekers are getting shredded!
Blast the Autobots and take those guns! Against Megatron! For glory! So that's how...
Megatron. Analysis indicates the firepower of those turrets is sufficient to damage Omega Supreme.
Speaking of Omega Supreme...
Precisely as I had planned. Decepticons, man the turrets and blast that obsolete Hulk out of the sky!
Target.
turrets reacquired. Attack commencing. Decepticons, prepare for destruction.
Megatron, Omega Supreme's armor has been breached.
Keep firing, Decepticons! The turrets are wearing down Omega Supreme's defenses! One more instruction like that, and I will have to dismantle! Target reacquired. Weapons engaging. Your power is failing, Omega. Soon you shall bend to my will.
Omega Supreme approaches.
Rockets activated. Suitable weapon for one such as megatron. Omega Supreme's main weapon batteries are charging. Prepare for evasive action.
He's going down! Eat that, rust for brains!
Omega flees like a coward. Now, let's finish the job.
The great Omega Supreme is vulnerable. Megatron and his Decepticons must press their attack if they hope to overcome the Guardian of Iacon and force him to unlock the gateway to Cybertron's core.
You think he survived all that?
As long as there is enough left to open the Omega Gate, I care not.
Megatron? I don't think that's gonna be a problem.
Power cells drained. Initiate energy recovery subroutine.
Sensors indicate that those batteries are the source of Omega Supreme's rejuvenation.
Scanning. Decepticon intruders. Weapons engaging.
Weapons engaging? I thought we had this guy beat!
Danger. Avoid Omega Supreme's tractor beam. Seek cover before he fully charges it.
Our weapons aren't doing anything to him!
Scans indicate that Omega Supreme's defensive barrier does not extend to his turrets. Recommend targeting them immediately.
Warning. Vulnerability in select subsystems.
A battery full of energon just came up out of the floor! Is that normal?
Omega Supreme appears to be using the batteries to repair his turrets.
Decepticons, we must move quickly! Use Dark Energon on the core battery! Detected. System corruption. Action. Release counter-virus.
Look at that! The corruption's hurting us!
The great Omega Supreme is vulnerable at last! Decepticons, attack!
Detected. Systems recalibrating. Situation suboptimal.
Hey, look! There's another battery!
What are you waiting for? Use the Dark Energon on it!
Detected. System corruption. Action. Release counter-virus.
This is great! The Dark Energon is breaking down his armor!
Now, while the Dark Energon has corrupted Omega Supreme systems, open fire!
Damage. Critical. Iacon. Threatened. Battle unfinished.
Ah! He's regenerating again! We've got to stop him!
Detected. System corruption. Action. Release counter-virus.
Omega Supreme is vulnerable now! Finish him! I, Megatron, have defeated Omega Supreme!
All hail Megatron!
Systems corrupted. Power level 49%. Repairs initiated.
He's getting back up? What do we do now?
Megatron, be advised. Omega's engine shielding is exposed.
Watch out for those rockets!
There is a barrier of armor plating protecting his chest.
How are we supposed to get through that armor plating?
Stop whining and start shooting breakdown!
Immediate surrender required. Access controls impossible.
He's drawing energy from Cybertron's core! What amazing power! I must have it for myself!
I thought you said his power was drained! He's got even more now than he did to begin with!
It makes no difference! Not even Omega Supreme can stop me now!
Situation critical. Mega Supreme's visual shield is down. Use the Dark Energon to corrupt him.
I know what to do, Soundwave. Be silent or face my wrath!
Systems failing. Corruption total.
Yes! The Autobot's most powerful weapon and the key to the core of Cybertron are mine! The universe shall hear my name and tremble!
Omega Supreme has fallen, corrupted by the influence of Dark Energon. Triumphant, Megatron forces the Guardian to open the Omega Gate and lead the Decepticons to the core of Cybertron itself.
At last, the core of Cybertron is mine! Are the corruptors in place?
Yes, Lord Megatron.
Then let it begin! A glorious new age is upon us, my brethren. With Dark Energon infused into the core, Cybertron is mine to command!
Iacon, the capital city of the Autobots, is crumbling under the onslaught of Megatron and his Decepticons. Rumors have spread of the defeat of Omega Supreme and Autobot leader Zeta Prime. If the Autobots have any hope to band together and repel the enemy, a new hero must emerge.
You're a skilled fighter, but you shouldn't be out here alone. Autobots are no longer safe in Iacon.
The Decepticons control the airwaves. The only secure way to communicate is by messenger. I volunteered. Name's Bumblebee.
Ratchet, this Autobot needs repairs.
Be still. I'll get you fixed up.
What? No, there's no time! I need to find the Autobot called Optimus. I have important information for him.
I am Optimus.
You're... Sir, it pains me to tell you this, but our leader, Zeta Prime, is dead.
Megatron.
What of the High Council?
They've gone into hiding, cut all communication with the outside. Optimus, with Zeta Prime gone, our forces are directionless, ineffective.
The Council will emerge when it's safer. In the meantime, Ratchet, Bumblebee, you're with me.
Megatron is determined, I'll give him that. He means to see Iacon destroyed.
Not destroyed, Ratchet. Simply taken. He knows we are at our weakest with Zeta Prime gone.
Megatron can take this city over my twisted, lifeless shell.
We'd prefer no further loss of life, Bumblebee.
Focus on the task at hand, Autobots.
To
any Autobots on this frequency. This is Jetfire. Come in.
Jetfire, this is Optimus. Glad you're still airborne. What's your status?
We're taking heavy damage up here. Put me through to Zeta Prime. We need him to activate the planetary guns.
Zeta Prime is dead.
He's dead. What are we going to do?
I have assumed temporary command, Jetfire. Let the rest of your flight squadrons know. And don't worry, we'll get those guns online.
Temporary command?
Not now, Ratchet. Jetfire needs those guns online.
Scrap ball, Optimus! Heads up! That warship's coming in pretty hot! Take cover!
Don't let up, Autobots. Keep going. Towards Zeta Prime. The controls for the planetary guns. Activate them now.
Yeah! Take that, Decepticons!
This is far from over, Bumblebee. The skies might be clear, but our ground forces are in disarray.
Optimus, if we can get the communication grid back online, we'll be able to coordinate our defenses.
The communication grid is in the Decagon. If we get there in time, we've got a chance.
Look out!
Every second counts. Let's move.
Not bad for a temporary command, Optimus. You're better at this than you give yourself credit for.
The High Council of Elders will choose the next Prime. I'm merely a stand-in to that
Primus, you're here!
It's over. You're gonna die!
The automated repair systems are still functional, Beast. That's a good sign.
We may need this.
Autobots, onto the lift.
That's odd. Optimus, I'm picking up a concentration of electro-tetronic anomalies close by.
Move back!
What is that thing, Ratchet?
I'm reading a massive surge of...
Out of my way! There was nothing you could do about me. Decepticon world.
Optimus, this is Jetfire. You copy? You got a squadron of Decepticon Seekers headed your way. You couldn't stop them all.
Roger that.
Nice shot! Point me at the wounded.
Optimus, inbound Decepticon Seekers. I think you can take them out with the gun emplacements.
Understood, Jetfire. Autobots, man the turrets.
Scratch one Decepticon! That's showing them! Take that, you Decepticreep!
Look out! That's a Decepticon warship.
Focus fire on that ship, Autobots.
Nice shooting, Optimus. Air Raid and I have control of the skies now.
Thanks, Jetfire. We need to get to the Decagon fast. Are the Iacon speedways still drivable?
From the sky, they look barely usable, but you can try. Good luck, Optimus. With Zeta Prime gone, we're all looking to you now.
I'll do my best. Autobots, roll out!
that Soundwave? Optimus, that was Soundwave!
Activate thermal detonation probes. Target Iacon Highway.
Damage report. Is anyone hurt?
Nothing you can't fix.
Bumblebee, it wouldn't kill you to exercise caution.
Heads up, Autobots! Snipers!
We'll flush him out, Optimus!
Down another one.
We've got to get back to the Speedway!
I'll fix you right now. Nice work.
Watch your head!
Decepticon punk.
Wheels down and ready to roll! Let me in! There's the exit!
Multiple gunshot wounds definitely make a statement.
You may rejoice, citizens of Iacon. Your new ruler, Megatron, has arrived. No longer will you be plagued by the burdens of freedom and choice. Henceforth, my will is the only guidance you shall require. Embrace the Decepticon way and reap its rewards, or resist and face destruction.
Alert. Autobots detected. Destroy them.
Missiles away!
One Decepticon perforated.
Nice work.
This one has a good one.
Optimus, this is Ironhide. There's a huge faction of Decepticons massing outside the Decagon's main gate.
Take out as many as you can. I need a pathway cleared.
Understood. And Optimus, glad to see you finally stepped up.
Just doing what needs to be done, Ironhide.
Yeah, well, just try not to get us all shot to pieces in the process.
Old friend of yours?
Old and currently. Megatron has somehow found a way to weaponize Dark Energon.
Dark Energon?
Dark Energon is the source of these crystals. I've read the stories, but to see it for real.
Dark Energon. I thought that was the stuff of legend.
A Decepticon war machine. I've seen these in the archives. They're used to dispense dark energon. Shoot its legs out! Shoot its lights out! That's the spirit, Bumblebee. Autobots, to the Decagon!
Taking out the source makes the roots retract. Now Iacon can start repairing itself.
Remember, Autobots, blast the spikes, but never touch them. Transform and roll out.
Prepare to die!
What's your status?
Still working on clearing that path for you, Optimus. These Decepticons are really stubborn. Be advised, I've got some defenders near your position, engaging some Decepticon war machines.
Watch out!
Is that all you got? Rock and roll, Decepticon! Right between us. Decepticon perforated. Rock and roll.
It's open! Let's go!
I can't keep bleeding energon like this.
Heads up! We've got another Decepticon war machine dead ahead!
Autobots, take it down.
Aim for the chest! Aim for the chest!
appreciate the help.
Decepticons are really giving it all they've got here, aren't they?
That they are. All Autobot communications funnel through the Decagon hub. It's the lifeline of the entire city.
All the more reason to reach it quickly.
To ride the turbines to reach the other side.
Sounds like fun!
Citizens of Megatron, I, Megatron, have destroyed your unworthy leader, Zeta Prime. Now, you have the privilege of experiencing my rule. I shall not be denied! Citizens of Iacon, I, Megatron.
Lock and load. Taking back the Decagon won't be easy. Let's do this.
Optimus, your path is clear. I'll move on and flank the Decepticons in the northern sector.
You have my thanks, old friend. Good hunting. They fly apart real nice, don't they?
Hurry up! I'm not gonna stand here like this all day!
Thanks.
Optimus, the communication grid is located at the top of the decagon. We need to find a lift up.
You've got the schematics, Ratchet. Lead the way. All right. We'll need repair.
The elevator's wrecked. We'll need to find another way up. For the glory of Megatron! Shoot!
This place is unbelievable!
There. That's the main terminal for the communication grid. We can reactivate it by aligning the data streams. I think. Oh, theory anyway.
Back online. Let's get to the broadcast room up top so we can reconnect Iacon's defenses.
The elevator's busted. How do we get up there?
We could ride the Energon shell capacitors instead. Might take a little longer, but it should work.
Let's do it. Then we can strike back at the Decepticons in full force. another one.
The service lift is over there. Move!
Stun him and gun him!
Weapon systems recharging. All right. Who needs repairs? Wrap it up. According to the schematics, the broadcast control room will be at the top of the lift.
Perfect! Then we can get back to the fight outside. Right?
That's affirmative, Bumblebee.
Optimus, be advised. Starscream is headed your way. We tried to stop them, but Silverbolt and I sustained heavy damage.
Get clear, Jetfire. You've done more than enough already. Autobots, exercise caution. Starscream is as dangerous as he is treacherous.
Just give me a clear shot.
Trying to restore your precious grid, Autobots? How pathetic.
You have committed crimes against Iacon, Starscream. It's time to...
You're no match for the speed and power of Starscream! You're no match for the speed and power of Starscream! You're no match for the speed and power of Starscream! You'll see me again, Autobots! That's a promise!
Run, you yellow-plated coward!
Good work, Autobots. Now, let's coordinate the city's defenses.
To anyone receiving this broadcast, this is Zeta Prime.
I am being held captive in Megatron's Kaon prison complex.
Prime is alive? Ratchet, home in on that signal and boost it.
On it!
I am downloading vital information that could help the Autobots win the war. Hurry, Autobots. I don't know how much longer I have.
Optimus, let's go! We have to save Zeta Prime!
That wasn't Zeta Prime, Optimus. It couldn't be.
The message carried his unique data signature, Ratchet.
Perhaps, but we both saw the wreckage of what Megatron did to him. No one could survive that.
Even if there is the smallest possibility that Zeta is alive, we must act.
Optimus, it's a trap. Surely you see that.
A chance we'll have to take. Hang on, Zeta, my friend. I have a plan.